main event. We've got...
We are missing so much crap here. Like you.
Go ahead.
Okay, so let's go back to what me
I put my phone down. I'll let you have to live with him, and you're married to him, so y'all do this all the time.
All right, so let's do.
You could be cutting stuff so we don't go super long too.
We'll just do a fast cover of everything. Whatever. So super fast promo was Rusev and Aiden English chatting, and then Lana shows up. Aiden leaves.
It's just more of the Lana trying to get Rusev over without Aiden type thing.
Exactly. So basically it's just that little blip of, Lana kind of pushing Aiden out, which, I mean, we really haven't seen Lana paired with Rusev in a long time because they were trying to do Lana's whole singles thing, and so it's interesting to see that come back.
My favorite Sum 41 album is All Filler, No Killer.
Carry on. Let's see.
Is that the one where they drop action figure? Is that the one with one of the videos where they drop action figures out the window?
That's the one where they were amazing.
We've got the Becky Lynch, Asuka, and Charlotte promo. Basically, Lynch and Asuka and Charlotte talking about they're going to be great.
Is all of this stuff we're missing just promos?
I think this one actually leads into a match.
But if it's all promos, I see why he cut it. So,
I'm just telling you.
Carry on.
Leading up.
What's the next match?
Let's see. It's going to be Charlotte, Becky Lynch, and Asuka with Carmella and the Iconics. So it's weird how it all kind of just rolled together.
Okay. It's kind of weird how I was going to roll into the match with the promo that rolled into the match.
Well, you've got to at least explain why we have this match, because saying that we paired those three up versus Becky.
I saw what you were doing. I realized my mistake earlier, and then I saw what you were doing.
The name of this episode is Wedded Bliss.
What y'all don't know is I'm the second husband here. I'm not going to tell you who I'm married to.
You want to be the first husband? So, with that...
I can't stand her either.
You're the same person.
That's why we can't stand each other.
Yeah, I'm going to headbutt the shit out of you later.
Wow.
Bring it!
Alright, so...
Next!
Yeah. So, you want to tell us about the promos?
Well, now that I've got to scroll way back to the beginning of the flippin' show, let's see, I lost it already.
Nope, alright, move on. Brandon, take the lead.
Alright, long story short, Becky Lynch is upset with the whole idea of the Iconics, making fun of her and so on. Charlotte's upset about Carmella, and then Asuka comes in to say Avengers Assemble, which...
Did she really?
She totally did.
That's kind of awesome.
And the crowd's like, what? And then, but Charlotte and Becky thought it was funny, which I thought it was funny. So there's how we have our three people now joined together, which otherwise, without previously explaining it, makes no flippin' sense whatsoever.
You forgot where they had a commercial for Bayer.
Like a bear? Or Bear Grylls?
No, the medication.
Oh.
Yeah, well, for you, maybe it should have been a commercial for Midol.
Boom! Alright, so... Here we are. We're at the main event. Promos be damned. Okay.
Why do you keep looking at me? I stopped.
You're the same person.
No.
I'm looking at the two heads of the Hydra.
He cut his hair. We don't look the same anymore.
Whatever.
Yeah.
No. Mm-mm.
She lost way more weight than I ever could.
You're the second husband, but you're her brother.
Whoa. This is just getting really weird now.
You just brought it straight to Alabama.
Your relationship is Alabama as hell. Okay? Boom!
All right.
I don't know why it's all the time.
Have some bottles of mine.
So now we've got your main event, and it was chaotic, but I mean, a six-man tag is always going to be chaotic.
Correction,
this
woman.
This podcast is not chaotic.
I was going to say, if we had six people, can you imagine how much longer these would last?
No, I could imagine you trying to micromanage all of the dudes.
Oh, you're going to die.
Damn. Alright, so, solid match between all six of them. I feel, anyway, that all six of the ladies got their piece of the match.
Yeah.
There was nobody that got overshadowed at all.
No.
It was exactly what you wanted from a main event. They made
You have 5 established characters.
Mm-hmm.
With each individual lady and then the Iconics.
Mm-hmm.
So it's if I'm reading what you're laying down, it really shined each one, each character-esque.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, absolutely. I like the also added frustration in Becky Lynch and herself just not being able, like, you see Charlotte with the belt, and you see you see Sasha and Bayley having their thing, and Becky's just kind of like floating, like she doesn't have her thing just yet. She
was the first SmackDown Women's Champion.
Yeah, but for this moment in time, she's frustrated.
Right,
she's on a losing streak. She's got nothing going for her.
She's in her dip before her rise to shine.
Absolutely.
I sure hope so.
Or is it a flip of character? Maybe they do.
Right, because you still have Charlotte. Charlotte's made the flip to heel to face.
Yeah.
And then you've got Sasha and Bayley kind of just
and I
doing
mean,
their thing.
Becky did do some heel stuff in NXT before she got called up. So maybe they are gonna, if maybe they're doing the I don't know, I'm in a rut. I like pistachios or whatever she likes.
I think she's going to be left as is, though.
There it is.
Pistachio.
But
I think they're going to...
how the Irish love their cashews.
Oh, my God.
But I don't know. But she's in her rut.
Yeah.
And it can go one of two ways. They find a way to get her out of the rut, but why not try to maybe test out a new character mold for her?
Why not Zoidberg?
Woo!
I think they're going to leave her where she is.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think with the addition of the Iconics, Charlotte and Carmella have their little issue. Asuka can go against anybody. Heel, face, doesn't matter. Asuka's strong enough to carry anything. With the addition of the Iconics, though, coming in as the new bad people...
they're a person.
Yeah, I was going to say the bad person, whatever. That now gives Becky Lynch a new goal, a new challenge, And I think with the Iconics being so good, individually, as a person, whatever you want to say, they could really do something amazing.
Yeah.
But with me having my balance issues, it's weighed more towards the good guys.
Okay.
Naomi, Becky, Asuka, Charlotte, and then really.
So you're saying it's more face heavy?
It might be they could do a balance thing,
Right?
Just to have all the matchups and stuff like that. But
okay.
I don't know, like.
Well, you can't forget though
I really dug Becky to begin with.
Right.
But she's kind of grown stale, I feel.
Yeah.
I mean, that's
part of her frustration in herself.
She feels
that she was the reason that her and Asuka lost the match the week prior, and that sort of thing. So it's just an overarching. She feels like she's had too many L's.
Yeah.
Yeah. And don't forget, too, now that Absolution's there, now the dissolution of Absolution, there's plenty of balance.
Yeah. That's too many words. Why are you using big words?
Lucian.
I don't even know what that first one was.
The
Lucian
breakup
there you go. Thank you.
Paige's girl gang.
There you go. You know me long enough. You know you got to use them small words for me.
I know, but dissolution of Absolution was just like right there. It was
You're too word good.
Yeah.
Get it
the breakup of the girl gang.
Stop reading so much.
Girls fought.
Can't fight. I think there's a lot of stuff on SmackDown that's the same. I think there's a lot of ability on the SmackDown's women's roster, the same as there is on the Raw women's roster. That there are a lot of really strong characters, a lot of really strong wrestlers that they could do a lot of flips, on characters and matches. There's a lot that they could pull from, and so many opportunities for a lot of those ladies, not just the Charlotte and Carmella thing, but they've got a lot of other supporting cast that could have their own really fantastic storylines without worrying about the titles.
Absolutely. But yeah, overall, pretty solid SmackDown.
Yeah, I mean, it's just progressing more story.
Yeah,
I mean,
solid SmackDown.
There's
going home into the backlog.
Yeah,
I'm going to rate this
tie up.
one maybe only a C. This one was a lot more story heavy. And
SmackDown's always, when they split them, SmackDown's always been more story heavy.
Yeah, but this one was even story heavy for being story heavy.
All right.
Now,
so you guys want to cover Backlash real quick?
Well, and that's the thing. Do we want to tack Backlash onto the end of this and just do a summarize?
We'll do it.
We're either tacking it on to the end of this one, or
We'll
we're going to
do-
open the next, because
we'll do
Backlash
a
as
quick-
a whole doesn't deserve a whole
We'll
episode.
do a quick Backlash. So, Backlash happens. Show opens. They open with Seth Rollins and The Miz. It's stupid good.
Yeah,
absolutely.
agreed.
The only thing I disagree with is how much they kicked out of each other's quote-unquote finishing maneuvers. But it also added to it. I mean, there could have been, maybe more rope breaks on it, or maybe hit, roll out of the ring, or stuff like that. For the rest of the show,
Nobody cares, Sean.
I hope that was the
no, it wasn't. I don't know. I fell asleep. I don't know if it's because I was tired. I don't know if it was because I wasn't invested.
I think it was all of the above.
Hardy Orton, it's two solid workers, but it just doesn't draw me in. It's not a knock against anybody competing.
Yeah.
Not at all.
They could do more with those guys going against new guys.
Yeah. Alexa and Nia, very typical monstrous big person, taller, whatever.
Right.
David and Goliath.
I think the only switch in this one was your bad guy was the little guy.
Yeah,
which
and
is...
I think Alexa got hurt too. I think she messed up her shoulder. I did like that they played up her elasticity in her elbow a little bit.
Yeah, she's gross, but in the coolest way.
She, bent it more, and it was a lot. But it to me, it felt like they kind of got lost.
Yeah.
It was a lot of the same stuff with Nia chucking her corner to corner.
Yeah.
So I don't know,
tossing her around.
Yeah, I don't know if that's just what they were given or what.
And then Roman Reigns defeating Samoa Joe, kind of for the time being.
The fact that first off, the fact that they closed with that was a giant pile of crap, like a dumpster fire of a decision.
Well, after because there was no Universal title, so and then it was AJ,
Well, you had-
AJ Shinsuke, right?
Well, and then Jeff Hardy and Randy Orton.
So I mean, if anything, AJ Shinsuke should have closed.
Oh, easily, because that was the biggest build out of ever.
Well, not even that. Just the fact that it was a world title.
Yeah,
it was their
right.
It was one of their
it's
main
a title.
titles.
It's a hardcore story that's been driven for a while.
Didn't that one end in a double
count
Peter tap?
Yeah. Or not a double count, double no contest. Yeah.
Double dick kick.
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, they had boots to asses, except all the way from the front.
Okay.
They
I saw the picture. I just wanted to make sure it was double.
Yeah.
Oh,
double
yeah.
Rochambeau.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
They paid tribute to their favorite NFL future Hall of Famer of all time. They did the double Pat McAfee. Laid each other out.
I love Pat McAfee.
Everybody loves Pat McAfee.
How can you not?
If he could be on commentary every single everything.
Let's throw one back for Cuzzo.
Here we go,
Cuzzo!
Pat. We love you.
Let's go.
Ah.
Have you watched his videos, talking about other punters and kickers?
Lived by his videos, bro.
What was it? The Dallas one? They were down to every kicker got hurt. He's like, all right, we got number 21. Hasn't missed a bicep day in years. Look at his form.
Yeah.
Landed on the lead leg, up above his head. There you go. God damn it.
Yeah, it was good
I
stuff.
love Pat McAfee.
Everybody loves Pat McAfee, and if you don't, then you don't know who Pat McAfee is, and you need to correct
him
that.
to call in.
Oh my
yeah.
god!
Let me call in a favor.
We'd have to take 5 minutes off the podcast though, just to calm down from squealing
No, I will do a 2-hour
5-year-old
podcast
girls
of
at
me
Disney.
marking out for Pat McAfee.
No, he's
Oh,
a podcaster. I'm a podcaster. I think he's in the union with me.
Yeah, we got a union?
Yeah, we can
Oh my god, we're totally
call him
doing
up.
that though.
But yeah, overall, Backlash for me, it was
just didn't do it, and
it was
I
a D.
don't know if it was them Well, the bad thing was, like, people left.
Oh, people, yeah.
People were walking out, and they were in New York, New Jersey area, right?
Yeah.
Which
People
is
were done.
highly sought